Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Miasin and welcome to my Darklord testing video. So, friendly reminder to like and subscribe because it motivates me a lot to keep making videos like these. And yo, by the way, can you notice something? You know, something sexy in the background? I mean, obviously not me because I already know I'm sexy, but just look behind me, right? Do you see something? I mean, if you don't, you're blind, but it's, you know, new Nano Leafs, it's pretty good, and I mean, it kills my eyes when I have to look at this, like, with the full brightness, but now it's, like, really low brightness. So that's probably the brightness that we'll have in my videos. So if you guys have any recommendations of like I don't know, like vibe or like colors, like color scheme that you want me to do, just make sure you leave in the comment section below. And yeah, without further ado, let's jump into the Darklord replays. Enjoy, guys. Alright, so for replay number 1, my opponent was playing Flower Cardian, I was playing Darklord. I mean, obviously, my hand is... obviously, I'm playing Darklords, it's a Darklord testing video. But yeah, my hand is, like, insane, so I don't really care what he does, as long as he doesn't have, like, 10 billion negates, but... yeah, I mean, it's Flower Cardians, right? Like, what kind of negates can you make? Like... just look at his extra deck. There is just a bunch of synchros and a bunch of synchros. Yeah, no. This deck doesn't really have like... I mean, it pluses a lot. It's just that since you're locked under Flower Cardians only, I feel like you can never... you see, like, you need to use 5 freaking monsters to make one spell and trap negate. Like, Adamantia's can do like this with one monster. So please explain to me why Flower Cardian is supposed to be you know, on the same level. But anyways, my hand is insane, so even if I try to lose, it's really hard, because this only negates spells and traps. And obviously, I mean, I have like too many draw cards, right? Because this will get X-Shell, and then this can discard, and then revive, and then just keep like triggering so many pluses that it's like one spell or trap negate isn't enough. Even 2 would have been like nothing. 3 could have been a problem though, but yeah. So obviously I'm gonna go trade in first, he negates, so I have to play with 4 cards. Definitely all good in the hood, so I'm gonna search my X-Shell there, discarding... oh yeah, the Nurgala. Ooh, at this point I actually drew the Christia, so if I actually get to a point where I have 4 fairies in my grave, I can just hard summon this Christia, no problem. But also one other important play that I could have done was like, you know, Yuko back, send Superbia, and then trade in this, and then like contact, revive back Superbia, revive back Christia. But the thing is, since he has a monster with 5,000 attack, there's just no, like, reason to do, like, a play like this. Obviously, if he only had, like, this plus other stuff, then it's fine to summon, like, Christia, right? Because they don't get a follow-up, which is important. So it doesn't matter if you're summoning going second. It's still kind of, oh my god, it's as if they were going first again, you know, so yeah. But anyways, now I'm just trying to go for the kill because it's honestly going to be quite easy. I mean, especially when you can steal a monster with 5,000 attack, huh? Yeah, so obviously Enchantment's gonna steal, and then at this point, even if I try to lose, it's just so incredibly hard. Oh yeah, and then the Christia just for the memes, for the disrespect, and then boom boom game. Yeah, I was pretty much like calculating how many fairies can I get in the grave, but this was like way too easy, so we're gonna move into the next one. Alright, so I don't think it gets any harder here. I mean, my opponent isn't playing like the most serious deck either, so, you know, but we go uninterrupted, which is Happy Land, but we desires into like a second desires, which I have absolutely no problem, like if it happens to me, literally changes nothing to my life. But just look at the amount of summons and pluses that I get. It's just ridiculous, right? It's crazy. Like contact, revive back, freaking X-Shell, make Harbinger, set 3 freaking back row and pass. Insane, right? I mean, I could have went for like the Darklord Link and then like discard desires, search like something, but was there a reason why I didn't do that? No, I definitely should have. Wait, what? Oh, no, yeah, actually, yeah, there's no reason. Oh, yeah, no, sorry. No, I didn't do that because I wanted to keep the X-Shell on the field so I could actually use this Rebellion twice. So basically, I have 5 interruptions, Infinite, Rebellion, Rebellion again, Infinite, and Harbinger. So yeah, 5 interruptions, not too shabby. Shoutouts to Scooby-Doo. But yeah, my opponent is going to draw for turn, normal format skipper, which doesn't do anything because I'm just gonna pop it. And then yeah. I mean, you know, yeah, it's sad because it's a going second deck, and just imagine the plays that he could have done. Wait, hold on, I just realized something. You know what? I actually just did so many things wrong. Wait, no, well, I mean, no, not so many things wrong, never mind. Well, maybe the Harbinger should... No, yeah, sorry. Even if I summoned, you know, the other rank 8, the Galaxy Ice Photon Lord, it couldn't have negated an Nibiru, because I can only use, like, fairy effects for the rest of the turn after using Pleasure, so that is an issue. But there is definitely something that I missed out. Oh yeah, like, popping this after he uses the effect makes 0 sense. I should have just, like, popped it on the normal summon, so then he can't even, like, attempt to just use it as a link material and then, you know, trigger, like, Parallel Exceed and everything. That would have been like just it would have been like too much bait. So yeah, there was really no reason for me to hold the rebellion, so that is definitely lesson learned. But yeah, anyways, keep moving on. So we're going first again, and our opponent is playing Dragunity. Wait, that is a weird ass deck. Okay, yeah, it's literally Dragunity. It's not even like I play combo. But yeah, so obviously I'm just gonna explode again. Oh, this was at the point where I was still playing the Defined Darklord. And then I basically made the deck profile after making the test hand video, which I think is technically more logical, but yeah, not always. Sometimes you actually have to test from a deck profile and not make a deck profile off of testing, but it's whack, honestly. It just, everything always changes. But yeah, we're just gonna give the useless Yuko back to your opponent. Imagine if they actually play Darklords. Like, oh yeah, effect? Oh shit. Yeah, no. Yeah, obviously gonna get that Morning Star because, you know, I'm just gonna like fusion summon during my opponent's turn, which is like disgusting. What's the name of the card again? It's not Doom something, Destiny something. I forgot. The combination of Harpy's Feather Duster and Regeki. It's like discard like freaking 10 billion cards, pop everything on your opponent's field. But yeah, just once again, man, happy freaking land. Like, just look at this. It's almost like you actually have to, like, put in the effort to lose. I have, like, an Eggshell that can pop any card on the field without targeting during either player's turn. I have, like, Christia. Yeah, it's insane. If the Christia gets, like, destroyed somehow, I just go Define Darklord, use, like, Morningstar and stuff to make Lucifer, and then, you know, during the main phase, I can pay 1,000 and special summon a fairy from my hand or graveyard in defense position, so I just don't use the effect to pop, and then I revive back Christia, and then, well, what do you know? They're under Christia again. So, yeah. And also, I gain, like, 10,000 life points, since I'm actually using, like, the on-field effect of the Define Darklord, so happy land for sure. And I think he's just gonna scoop as soon as he draws for turn. Oh, LMAO actually draws Ash, but we had like everything. I mean, imagine when you have like Monster Reborn and just 3 extra cards in your hand. Yeah. Anyways, next one. I'm pretty sure this is the final like replay of me against like an actual opponent, or maybe not. I forgot. Why do I keep doing this? Yeah. Anyways, so yeah. What is this card again? Wait, hold on. Oh my god, I completely... Why is my brain zoning out? I mean, I know this is like... There is another card in Yu-Gi-Oh! That has literally the exact same effect, like Tribute, Reveal 3... I don't know why, I just can't... Anyways, yeah, he's gonna do, you know, a little bit of comboing, but not too much, because... I don't know what his deck is about, like... just... Too many plays into nothing. It's special summon, do nothing, and then just proceed to do nothing. It's, yeah, 3 Metal Force Fusion, main deck Dark Ruler in a going first deck. Isn't consistent enough, breakthrough skill. And yeah, sure, I'm exposing, but... I'm not too much of a fan. Summon a monster with 0 attack and attack pass. I don't know. But yeah, obviously I'm gonna, you know, I'll have a lot of fun with pleasure. Have a lot of pleasure with pleasure. And gonna proceed to search for... Oh yeah, Tezcatlipoca to play around that pop with Magna Liger. So Superbia is gonna revive back the Eggshell. Then obviously he's gonna pop. I'm gonna be like, okay, I don't care. Discard Tezcatlipoca. White Lair does nothing, so I can still easily kill you. And then yeah, Desires is just insane. Like, Desires into Desires again, but once again, I literally don't care, so it's 100% fine. Oh my god, and yeah, Superbia is not once per turn, so yeah, it's actually ridiculous when you can actually summon it with like Monster Reborn and Contact. Wait, did I do that? Oh yeah, Monster... Oh, I'm so good at the game. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Because yeah, obviously when you revive like a Superbia with like a monster effect of the Contact, then it doesn't trigger because freaking shuffle back into the deck after that. So annoying. But yeah, this actually locks like a potential Mirror Force, you know, a Battle Trap or like something sketch by discarding like the Eggshell. And then I basically just proceed to win because this is literally game even if I try to lose. So yeah, that was pretty much it for the replays against people. Now I'm actually still going to show really interesting replays against no one, so test hands, but they are quite relevant, so yeah. Alright, so this replay is basically just me comboing like there's no tomorrow. I mean, just look, once again, Ash Infinite, I'm gonna get access to freaking Christia real soon. I didn't have Superbia there, unfortunately. I had the other level 8 that doesn't, I mean, nah, actually, that doesn't change anything, right? Oh yeah, it forced me to use the contact for that. Yeah, okay, so it did make me -1 from the graveyard, quote-unquote. But yeah, it's just ridiculous, man. Just look at this. I even have like a freaking eggshell for next turn. Happy freaking land. Here it's so easy to adjust like the amount of fairies in the grave. Like you can just like send a fairy instead of like adding to your hand, and then you turn this into a link cross. So like the 4 fairy restriction for, I mean, summoning condition for Christia is just way too easy to get, honestly. So yeah, this is gonna search something. I don't think I have a trap in the grave, right? I don't. Okay, so I only have 3 interruptions only. Oh, yeah, it's really hard to lose, and yeah, that's just how you do it. Honestly, just once again, look at the amount of card advantage that you generate. It's ridiculous. So one thing that I actually forgot to like mention is that you can actually just put a lot of monsters in defense. Make sure you don't actually summon the Condemned Darklord, and even summon your Christian defense. So not only do you play around Lightning Storm, you also play around Evenly Matched, because your opponent can't just go like, you know, put the monster to attack and then crash. So that's actually just such a unique play that you can do to protect your Christia completely. And then next turn, can you actually shut down your Christia for 1 turn? Or you can like just tribute summon over it or something. Just find a way, and then you kind of just win the game after that. But I mean, you only need 1 turn of battle phase, because this deck, like, once again, like I said, the monsters have gigantic, ridiculous stats, which is absolutely ridiculous. And also another thing, if your opponent goes into battle phase and you have like Eradicator, Epidemic Virus, then you can actually just go for traps instead of like having to like shotgun spells or on standby. Obviously, if you're playing against a deck like Sky Striker or Altergeist, then it is definitely different. But yeah, it's actually ridiculous. Like this deck actually has really good matchups against a bunch of like really good decks. It's pretty sick. Even against not against Eldritch, to be honest. Against Eldritch, it's really bad. Like Eradicator Virus for traps against Eldritch just does not get you there at all. Definitely not. Ooh. Yeah, so contact, once again, just, it's crazy the amount of advantage. What? Banishment, like abusing this card 65 billion times. Best freaking feeling ever. And then we're gonna search a Nastin, which we can once again trigger, which is ridiculous. So get that enchantment in the grave, because I don't really need it there. And then obviously I can't do anything with that Superbia, but then I actually, while I make Appaloosa, I fuel my grave with 4 fairies, because obviously I was actually counting. And then yeah, sure, I have Nastin with 2 traps, so I can only use 1. But that's 100% fine. You just look at this board, man. It's crazy. I even get back the eggshell. So Appaloosa for 3, Christia, Nastin, Infinite, and like either I can steal a monster or I can destroy a card on the field without targeting because of Rebellion. So absolutely ridiculous. That's, you know what, 4, 5, 6 interruptions. 6 interruptions. It is my child's. Beautiful, magnificent. But yeah, that is pretty much all I have to showcase for this Darklord testing video. If you have any comments or feedback, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe because it motivates me a lot. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.